Hello viewers, I welcome you all in my channel Life's Calculations. In my today's video, I am going to compare the board mathematics papers for 2019 and 2020 ICSE boards. Right? Now why I am comparing these question papers? Just in order to make you understand that what kind of chapters are included in section A, what kind of the difficulty level is there for section A, and what is the paper pattern, right? So this video I will mainly make up for the section A only. In my next video I will compare the board papers for section B for both these years, right? So hope this comparison will help you a lot in your preparation for the board exams which are going to be held in February 2021, right? So let us begin. This is the column for 2019 questions and this is the column for 2020 questions, right? So in question number 1 we have got 3 subparts and 99% of the cases are there in which all the 3 subparts have got the marking scheme as 334. Okay, 99% of the cases. In the rare of the chances only there are questions which are asked as 5-5 or 4-6 or 6-4. Okay, otherwise 99% of the things will be asked with the marking scheme 334, and each question, whether it is section A or section B, will have 3 subparts only, right? So let us begin. In 2019, question number 1 part A was asked from the chapter of linear inequation. Okay, it was a simple question where inequations were given in which x belonged to a set of whole numbers. Okay, the question seemed very interesting and very simple also, but the examiner would surely check here your knowledge, whether you know how to draw the graph for the x belonging to whole numbers or not, and how much you are easy with the calculation of inequations, right? Then in 2020, the question 1 part A was from the simple question from quadratic equations. Okay, quadratic equations. Question number 1 part B 2019 was from shares and dividend. Okay, otherwise generally expected the shares and dividend question would be of 4 marks containing 3 or 4 subparts, okay, and will be asked in the section B only, but it is not like that, right? Then this question was from 2020. Question number 1 part B was asked from the chapter of matrices. See, different type of chapters are being included every year. Okay, then question number 1 part C in 2019 was asked from, it was a question from the chapter of measures of central tendency. Okay, and I will tell you surely what kind of a question. Now listen very carefully. This was a simple ungrouped data where you were supposed to find median and mode of the same data, and it was an ungrouped data. Generally students go preparing the big questions related to grouped data only, which are where they are supposed to find the median, okay, or where they are supposed to find mode with the help of histograms. But it was such a simple question, ungrouped data. I would say it was a 7th class question only where you are supposed to find median and mode of the ungrouped data. So these things, unexpected things, very easy things are asked for which sometimes students are not prepared. So you need to take care of this issue also. In 2020, question number 1 part C was asked from the most unexpected chapter, that is constructions. Now imagine constructions coming in section A, that also in question number 1. In the start itself, he has asked you to construct. Okay, but this year this chapter is not there, shares and dividend is not there, so we cannot expect questions from these chapters. Okay, then we come to question number 2 subpart A. Okay, 2019, this question was from the remainder and factor theorem. Okay, remainder and factor theorem, simple question. Okay, then 2020, the question was, just see the coincidence, 2020, the question 2 part A was again from remainder and factor theorem. Okay, this is the thing. Now comes 2019, question number 2 part B was from trigonometry, and you were supposed to prove some identity. But 2020, question number 2 part B was from linear inequation. Okay, linear inequation. Then this question number 2 part C in 2019 was from AP. And students, if you remember, if you have seen my last video, capsule 1, okay, in which I told you how to prepare for ICSE board exams mathematics, I told you that you should always go for those questions which explain the chapter in totality. See, the same thing has happened here. From AP, this question would ask the students to find the first term, okay, then the common difference means D, and the sum of whatever was the number of terms, right? So means almost everything from AP he has been asking, whatever were the basic concepts, everything was asked from the chapter of AP. This was a question of 4 marks. Okay, and here this part, this was again a question based upon graph. The question was again from the measures of central tendency, and this time what he had asked was to draw a histogram, okay, and with the histogram find the value of mode. Now let us begin with question number 3 part A. In 2019, this question was asked from the chapter of matrices, right? A simple question. And in 2023, part A was from the chapter of circles. Now, question number 3, part B in 2019 was from the chapter number 14, that is equation of a line. Okay, equation of a line, big chapter, but simple question was asked. Okay, then in 2020, again this question number 3 part B was asked from the chapter of trigonometry, okay, based upon identities only. Section question number 3 subpart C in 2019 was from the chapter of cylinder and cone. Okay, earlier it was cylinder, cone and sphere. Now we have got only cylinder and cone. Okay, and here this was 2023 part C was from section formula. Now this question was an easy question. Here you were supposed to find the ratio, right? Now question number 4 subpart A in 2019 was from the chapter of ratio and proportion. Okay, ratio and proportion. In 2020, question number 4 part A was from the chapter of cylinder and cone. Cylinder and cone. Then 4 part B in 2019 was a simple question again from quadratic equation, where the question would say simplify the quadratic equation and find the answer up to 3 or 2 decimal places or 3 significant figures. Such questions are most likely to be asked from the chapter of quadratic equation. Okay, in 2020, 4 part B was a question from the probability. Okay, probability, and the question was like a big word was given, right? You might have seen such questions where one is asked that what is the probability of having all the vowels or all the consonants, like such question, but an easy one, right? So now 4 part C, again see the thing, 4 part C in 2019 was again based upon the constructions, right, and This question in 2024 part C was from the chapter of GST. Otherwise the chapter was from GST, okay, but the question was so simple that different kinds of commodities are given, different percentages of discount and different percentages of GST was given, so you were only supposed to find the total amount of bill. Very easy question. Okay, so students, by comparing these questions for section A for both the years, okay, what kind of things, what kind of result do we draw from here? Okay, so first of all, I want to make you very sure that the chapters like linear inequation, quadratic equation, matrices, remainder and factor theorem, okay, or AP, right? Some chapters are sure, like suppose, see, linear inequation has come in the 2019 also, 2020 also. Okay, matrices question was in 2020 also, and matrices question was in 2019 also. Just see here. Okay, the unexpected chapters are like the chapters of constructions, circles, or the measures of central tendency. Okay, so students, I want to make this thing clear that go for the complete revision of your chapters. Okay, without thinking that what can be included where or what can come where. Okay, so have a comprehensive revision, okay, so that if anything is asked anywhere, you should be able to give a full 100% answers for that. Okay, so this was my one attempt by comparing the board papers for the year 2019-2020, and I hope this video would surely help you in your preparation for the board exams. Okay, so stay tuned for my next video, in which the same way I will be comparing the section B, and we will also discuss the paper pattern and the difficulty level. Okay, so one point I missed somewhere here, that whether the question is from constructions or from the measures of central tendency, but surely one thing is definite about section A. The difficulty level of the section A questions will be quite less, so that you start properly, you start with an ease. Okay, but surely the person who has got full confidence and who has done full revision surely would be able to get 40 marks out of 40 marks in a section A. Okay, so go for it, right? Don't worry at all, give your 101% and surely you will be successful. Thank you very much for watching my video.